Hello! So this is a project I've been playing with, and I thought I'd show you guys, see whether you're interested in seeing what I'm up to. So what I've been doing is I've actually been going back over vector and matrix maths, kind of like a refresher for myself, since it's been 25 years since I've really done that. Now you'll see what I've done in the last 20 or so years is I've used a maths library, I've used GLM, which is what I'm using here. But I actually started this whole project that you can see before me. I've got the whole GitHub history. Writing my own, I've written my own matrix, my own vector manipulations, my own linear mathematics solutions. I've done everything myself. It's rendering with SDL, so I'm making it draw lines myself. And this was the old version that was, I was offsetting from center and all that kind of stuff, but now I'm actually rendering with an orthographic projection, so I can let this do the alignment in center for me. And what I've been doing is playing about with the rotations. So this was the first triangle I did, and I've got the cube, the classic cube that we would all have. So we've got multiple axes. We can actually translate it as well and scale it. So this is all included. But what I wanted to do next was push the bounds of the project, and what I was looking at was a reasonably complex model like this one, which is free for download from free3d.com. So this is from 3Hupt, so it's cool, Mr. 3Hupt. You can check out his stuff. And I've downloaded the OBJ file, but I've no idea if that will import into Milkshape. Looks like it will. No, it's not there. It's an FBX. Okay, import. I got FBX on here. There it is. FBX. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need materials, meshes, skeletons because I just don't support those yet. There it is in Milkshape. So let's now export this as just plain text. And let's put it into my raw engine, into data, and let's call it complex mesh. So that's saved. Okay. If we just pop down to the bottom, if I get rid of the triangle, I had been playing with other things. So this is the cube. I also have a sphere. So that was a very simple sphere that I was playing about with, just seeing how it performed. Now, because everything's being software rendered and everything, like all the vertices are being software calculated on the CPU, it's going to be really, really processor intensive. It hasn't loaded that file. Oh, I know, because I need to rebuild all for the complex text file to appear. No. Complex mesh. Don't. Ooh, there it is. Now that looks, wow, that is rendering really, really, really slow. That's my rotation routine. That's really, really slow. I don't actually know how many vertices are in this thing. How do I find that out in Milkshape? I can't remember. How do you find out? Model statistics. 27,500 vertices, 55,000 triangles. And the annoying thing is that for the 55,000 triangles, there will be 3 line draws for my code, the way it works. Can I zoom this out? No. Let's just change the size of my render window, because though you're seeing that full size, it is only about 800 by 600. Here, let's make it 1280 by 800. That's a lot better. Let me resize the recording now for you guys. So there you go. That's roughly what I'm now seeing. In fact, that is what I'm seeing now. So I'll get that out of the way. So that's how I'm seeing it. That's translation. So you can see I've drawn little blue markers for every vertex as well. Let's see if we can rotate all the way over. It's a lot of meshes. So if essentially what I've done is written a software renderer and already blown the polygon budget for it. But it's been an interesting exercise. It's been to go along with, you know, just getting my mind back into what you're doing when you're writing an engine from scratch and when you're doing things yourself. Actually make this now bigger. Or should we make it 20 by 10? Yeah, you can see some of the detail now at high HD. So yeah, works quite well. And this will be something I'm going to just play about with. I'm just going to keep this going. So this is the raw engine. And in my last channel update, you saw that I posted about learning Vulkan. I'm going to learn Vulkan. I might be doing some OpenGL stuff as well. The last time I played with OpenGL in any meaningful manner, it was fixed function pipeline, and same for DirectX, it was fixed function pipeline stuff, very basic shader stuff. I need to do some of the modern things, and I might make my Vulkan engine API. That's interesting. Oh, they all lined up there for a moment, didn't they? And got simple. Half of this, everything's lined up, look. So half the detail disappeared. Then move on one. The detail returns, as you can see the back faces, because there's no back face coming across. But yeah, I might make my graphics abstraction for Vulkan, you know, multi-use. Use DirectX or OpenGL as well, which will be an interesting thing. But that's a fully blown engine. That's not just, it's just a fun little sandpit I'm making for myself, just for fun, just for sort of learning what I'm doing. So I'm using SDL. I'm now using GLM as my mathematics drop-in. I might go through it all up to the orthographic projection as my own stuff, and then show you how I've now switched to GLM. Shape needs moving to its own class, but I you know, if I publish the code, I'll share it with you guys, of course. If you want to see more stuff like this, or how I actually did it, then, you know, like and especially subscribe. It's nice to see you all here, and I'd like to see you in the comments. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye.